Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
My name is Asa.
I'm Jim.
And we are your astute wind counselors to get you through the week with any problems you might be facing or any issues you want us to try to resolve for you. And we're going to get to our first winner. Our first winner is named Joel from the Manila, Philippines. And he writes, Dear Win, I found out my ex-wife was cheating on me, which may have led for her asking for our divorce. Any thoughts?
Sounds like a reasonable assumption. Yeah.
Okay.
Found out his wife was cheating on him.
Yeah, and then he thinks that's why she asked for the divorce is because she was cheating on him anyway.
He confronted her.
I think that's kind of what he's
Don't do that. Don't do that next time.
What do you think?
Don't bring up that they're cheating. Just swallow your pride and be a cuckold.
Be a cuckold?
Just let your drown that knowledge out with anything else, and then it's just you've already got a wife, all right? Just hold on to him, all right?
Wow.
Hold on tight.
Wow.
So basically, you're condoning or accepting that if cheating happens, it happens. Just don't let me know about it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, and if you find out about it, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, forget about it.
Oh, okay. That's that's a very almost compassionate but yet pacifist approach. Ace.
I think it's sad.
It's the path of least resistance.
But the most misery.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
I mean, I think you can find happiness, on the line of self-denial.
Oh, that's a good point. Self-denial is a powerful tool.
Yeah.
Very powerful tool. It's almost like ignorance is bliss kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know or you pretend like you don't know, then nothing's wrong.
Yeah. Right?
Jimbo, you have that
right?
face like you really want to say something about this.
I can't understand it. It just sounds like a miserable way to be.
I think you totally get it.
That I myself am living a life of denial that I'm unwilling to confront right now. Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. I'm fully engaged and accepting with all aspects of my personality in life.
Jim,
Thank you.
See, you're doing
Jim, you forgot about it. Asa.
Huh?
You forgot about it.
Oh.
So we're going on to our next winner, Steve from Chicago, Illinois. And he
Next
writes,
winner?
Yeah.
We haven't had our first.
Our next winner is coming.
Oh, sorry.
Our next winner is coming.
Oh, so is our next winner on the way yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is going to be 1B. You guys are going to think it's our first winner. Our first winner.
Our first winner. Yeah, what's their question?
Steve from Chicago.
Let's get
Illinois.
this section.
I know.
Section
We've been talking for nothing. Let's get to our first winner then. It's Steve from Chicago, Illinois, and he writes, Dear Win, with St. Patrick's Day celebrations coming up this week, any recommendations on how to celebrate all day and night without becoming completely drunk or hungover?
Dude, is that seriously this week?
Yeah, it's coming up this weekend, I think.
Whoa.
Festivities start, yeah. St. Patty's Day is upon us.
Hey, well, I'm just going to throw this out there. You want to keep going. The key is going to be electrolytes. So you can either just, in your double barrel beer hat, throw a Pedialyte on one side.
That's a good idea.
I myself just like to carry around an IV bag on a stand. And it's also, some people might think you're a cancer patient, so you can use that for some like pity sex.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So where do you pick up those IV bags down at 7-Eleven or something, or?
Oh, no, you have to steal them from a hospital.
Oh, well, that seems more practical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More fun.
So Pedialyte on one side of your head, an IV bag, that you're rolling down the street with you.
Yeah.
And then
you just really have to pick one. You don't have to do both.
And then do you shave your head and your whole face, to kind of go with the whole pity? No,
nope.
Okay.
Because you still want to look good.
Right.
I would say, if you're not looking to drink, right?
Well, I think he probably is. He's trying to get advice about how he can go all day, all night without, ending up completely obliterated and hungover the next day.
Well, this will guarantee it.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna guarantee you won't get hangover from this. Get all the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies,
right?
Director's cut, unedited. All right, that should take up like at least a dozen hours,
right?
At least.
That's a good call.
And go to a friend and ask for like if somebody that has like a bunch of Halloween decorations and get like a cauldron. and fill it up with popcorn, like bright yellow buttered popcorn. That's
Right.
your pot of gold.
Ah,
All right.
okay.
And like a lot of those actors in those movies are Irish,
Yeah, and they're small.
and they're small,
Right.
and then have a big bowl of leafy greens,
And that ought to do it.
and that's how you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day in style.
Well, that I haven't heard of anything more exciting than that with regards to celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Especially that popcorn,
That
in
popcorn.
a cauldron.
Yeah, I mean
called
that's
a
like
pot of gold.
that's
Mhm.
bigger than the unlimited free refill buckets that you get at the movie theaters.
Mm-hmm.
You know those big drums, but you're talking about like 7 or 8 of those, basically dumping it into
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A cauldron.
a cauldron, an absolute cauldron. You know, Steve, I'm going to go with this. I'm kind of down the lines of Jimbo on this one, but instead of using Pedialyte and an IV that is stolen from a hospital, I would go with crack open your car battery, dig out all the battery acid, and prime your stomach with that before you take 1 drop of alcohol. The reason why is because as soon as the alcohol goes down your stomach, you're going to have almost like an antabuse response, and you're not going to want to drink any of it. And if you do happen to get some of it down your throat and you continue to pound more and more and more, that acid is going to eat away all the alcohol before it ever gets metabolized into your system. You'll never even get remotely drunk, and therefore you won't be hungover the next day either. I mean, battery acid can't be that bad for you anyway, so what does it matter if you ingest it, right?
I think you're supposed to, I think dietitians actually recommend that
Ba-
people get a certain amount.
A battery acid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a major mineral.
And I think it's part of the new 8-pointed pyramid now, food pyramid.
Oh, the 8-pointed food pyramid? I haven't heard
Mhm.
about this.
Yeah, they added another one. It's battery acid. And on top of the leafy greens
Well,
and,
Hey.
and cauldrons of popcorn.
well, thank you USDA for looking out for us.
I just want to point out to the winner that I don't think that's safe, and you probably shouldn't do that.
So when he writes back at like 3 a.m. after drinking all day and he started slurping down battery acid,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably a good call. Yeah, don't do that, winner. Stick with the popcorn and leafy greens, and you'll be fine. And just look at, vicariously live through the Irish guys in the Lord of the Rings. All right, our next winner is Mackenzie from Kansas City, Missouri, and she writes, "Dear Win, what do you guys think of girls with a lot of tattoos?"
I'm intimidated.
Why is that, Ace?
I think they're so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't have any tattoos, and I am like interested in getting a tattoo, but I'm also pretty nervous about it.
Right.
Kind of a pansy. I'll just come out and say it. I'm kind of a pansy about it. So
What
for that,
kind of tattoo would you get?
I'd want to get like a tiger, like coming out of my back.
Mm.
Oh, wow. And what's he attacking? Or she attacking?
Whoever's behind you?
Yeah,
Whatever's behind you, huh?
tiger's always got my back.
So are you thinking like a really mean looking tiger or more like a cuddly tiger?
No, this thing's out for blood.
Okay. All right. I think
Yeah, no
that's-
fling mao about it.
No, I think you should maybe do that then. The whole back. Just a massive tiger ripping through your skin. So you can see the claws of the tiger that's shredded your skin
Mhm.
to come out of it. Almost like an alien, in the movie Aliens.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
No?
But the point is, girls that have like tattoos like that and they got like all those awesome colors going on,
Uh-huh.
like it's like
So it's sexy?
yeah, their body's like this
But
living
intimidating.
mural.
Okay. So it's sexy but intimidating. You're intimidated by it, but it's also very sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think?
Yeah,
there, bud?
it is incredibly intimidating, because clearly these women have zero problem with commitment. They're ready. I'm going to put something on my body for the next, as long as I live.
Right.
And you know what? I'm not ready for that kind of thing. I'm transient. My mind changes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, this might not last that long. No need to tattoo my face on your leg,
Right. Right. Okay. All right. So you can understand and respect it, but just not something that's down your lines of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think depending on the girl, Mackenzie, it can be very attractive, and sometimes it may not be if you have too many. If you get them on your neck and your face, your forehead, or you start tattooing, lizard, skin all over your face and piercing your tongue and your nose and everything to look like a lizard or something. Not the sexiest thing. The other thing you got to consider is jobs. If you start getting too many tattoos, you might have just thrown yourself out of the job market, depending on what your industry that you're in or what kind of career you're trying to chase. So, to me, it's variable, depending on the girl, how she looks like, and what she's doing. You know, like, is she a rocker or is she a librarian? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think
Ooh.
a librarian with a ton of tattoos is way hotter than a rocker
Yeah.
with tattoos,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Well, anyway, Mackenzie, I hope that helps. And we have one more little piece of inspiration to get you the rest of the week, and that is known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Hey there, Libra. You're like a cobra, but with a off-brand type of genes instead of a co. Well, you can turn your life around if instead of obsessing about genes, you tuned into the World Improv Network more often. You can check us out on Facebook at the World Improv Network group. Like us there. You can check us out on Twitter at World Improv Net. Send us some suggestions. We will use those on the show. You can check out our channel on YouTube, the World Improv Network. Subscribe, like our videos. We have a podcast on iTunes, the World Improv Network. Subscribe, download, listen, leave a review. And as always, you can check us out right here on Mile High Sports Radio, AM 1340, every Sunday night.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.